Hello. May I say welcome? My name is Dr. Ian Malcolm. You may have heard of me. Well, correction, you should have heard of me, especially now that you're here. So before you are the islands that you need to manage, if you can. The 5 deaths. Jeez, if only there had been 5. Okay, this is as good a place as any to begin. Isla Matanceros. It's relatively stable. Yeah, you can get your feet wet here, and you should. Because diving into the deep end of the pool is where the big, angry, hungry things are, and you want to be ready before you try that.
I'm Cabot Finch, Public Relations and Crisis Management, and I'm here to help you. You'll start by building a Hammond Creation Lab.
You'll start by building a Hammond Creation
We've already
Lab.
started on an enclosure for you.
Hello,
You should
everybody.
just attach it to the
Welcome,
side.
welcome,
But watch over
welcome
dinosaurs.
to Jurassic
Just
World
kidding.
Evolution with me, CWATTYESO. We're here on the first island, and our first task, as you can imagine, is to construct a Hammond thingamajiggy. I could do. I'm going to place it there because I have plans. Now, hopefully, this is going to record okay. I have tried recording this earlier, and OBS had some weird issues capturing the game for me. In fact, it captured it at such a weird thing that it seemed to capture the game. Well, the game appeared to be 10 times larger than the actual capture window in
Now comes the real test, incubating a dinosaur. You'll start with a Struthiomimus. Select the creation lab and pick a hatchery bay. There's enough genome data for your first viable dinosaur.
So we have actually got to release a rubbishy Struthiomimus.
The machinations of the ambitious, undoing extinction, playing with nature's laws. What can possibly go wrong?
Come on, Doctor. You know we've learned so much and invested even more in our Jurassic operations since the last time.
Yes, Mr. Finch, yes, the last time. There's always a last time. And a next.
And that's exactly right. Now, I have played this game before. I'm going to say that right now. I have played this game before. When it first released, when it first came out, I played it. And that whole week it released, I streamed it every single day and basically completed one island every single day until, at the end of the week, I'd completed the whole game. And I haven't touched the game since then. But of course, there's been some DLC released, like Doctor Wu's Thingy-Jiggly Bob, and Claire's Sanctuary, and some other bits and pieces. They've recently just released the Return to Jurassic Park DLC, which I don't own.
The result of incalculable actions and reactions, trials and errors, genetic mutations and unknowable combinations, chaos, all leading to a living, breathing, thinking being, an entity, distinct and unique, and now we, you, just manufacture them. So, well done, I guess.
The little Struthiomimus. Right. What's next in our grand scheme of things then?
The Hammond Foundation has 3 main areas of interest: security, entertainment, and science. I've already nudged the heads of each division to reach out to you personally. They'll offer opportunities and incentives for you to be part of their team. Choose one of their contracts. It'll help you develop your
Excuse
facility.
me. Right, let's start with science. Science is always a good one.
Ah, Dr. Dua. This is our new Director of Operations.
I'm aware, Cabot. I'm Dr. Dua. I run the science division of our operation. Okay, you're going to need to build your reputation in the science division. Not easy with me around, but you'll manage. That means managing our dinosaur population and seeing that they are flourishing.
Okay, so we've got to build and power an expedition center.
Contracts can be requested from the division heads inside the control room. Complete these to increase your reputation and gain additional revenue to keep expanding your park.
I know I didn't mean to necessarily do that, but should be a path somewhere in here. I can't see it now. Stupid trees are in the way. If people are wondering what I'm doing, let me tell you. I'm just redecorating some bits of my park. Because as I say, I tried to record this video earlier. And basically, I wasn't happy with certain things. That's better. Right. Because now I've got a bit more room now to place stuff down here. Hopefully going to be good for me. Hopefully means I can get my ranger team. Or my expedition centre. Operation. Press the right buttons. What are we obstructed by? It still only wants to let me. Place it there.
So, one more thing.
She's a shame. They still haven't improved the map for me.
Keep an eye on it, okay?
One of the things I would have liked to have
If you
seen
have
in
a
an
solid
update.
reputation with a division, you're more likely to benefit from them. Financially, I mean. But, like life, it's a balancing act. Each division is vying for your attention, and if they don't get it, they tend to take it personally.
And sabotage your park. But as I was saying, one of the things I would have liked to have seen in an update to this game would have been them to have increased some of the maps a bit.
People think money makes
There's
the
a lot
world
of-
go round, but they're wrong. Contracts make the world go round, my friend. Obligations and commitments. Complete a contract and your rep with the science division will increase. Meaning you'll be able to take on more complex and challenging missions.
Send out a dig team. Island management. Here we go.
Good. Your first expedition team is out. They'll bring back what they find to the fossil center for extraction.
Excellent stuff. Research. Buildings are available.
Your job is simple, really. Create dinosaurs, which attract visitors to your facilities, brings in capital, money, huh? Which means you can do more research to build better facilities and create more dinosaurs, and there you go. A circle of life. Development and resources. Nature and commerce. See? Simple.
Dimples. Who's this? Science mission. Acquire a 50% genome of
I've got an interesting opportunity for you
Triceratops.
to consider. It will allow us to work together to create life. Pure
Well, will it?
life. If you've been listening to Dr. Malcolm, then you know how important this is to us. And to me.
We'll have some of that.
I knew you were my kind of person. Inquisitive, driven, and I knew you couldn't resist this opportunity. So let's get started.
Now we've got one little Stroofy,
Together,
who
we can
I
create
do
a
believe is
more
going to be complaining
authentic
soon
version of our dinosaurs.
because he doesn't have
That
any
means
food.
A complete genome. And I think you are up to the challenge. Don't disappoint.
So we build that there.
Like us, different dinosaurs require different diets. Make sure to place the correct type of feeder in an enclosure. I'm a red
Will
meat
do.
man myself.
Now one of the things that has changed in the game since I last played it is the ability to set how frequently they actually give out food and how frequently it is before, you know, you need to be thinking about possibly restocking them. So shall we incubate another dinosaur? Can we modify the genome any? We could make a nice little plus 10 rated Struthiomimus. My ranger team hasn't come back yet. My fossil team, should I say. Sounds like it's on its way back though. As I speak. There it is.
You should extract genomes from fossils that have been collected inside your fossil center. That will increase the amount of viable data you have to create dinosaurs.
And of course sell. Hammond Creation Lab. Release the dino. Here he comes. Our second Struthiomimus.
A Struthiomimus. Interesting. Another dinosaur that furthers the case of a direct linkage to our modern birds.
Excellent choice of dino. So we've got two little playful dinos.
Word is that a new contract is available.
The Lorina formation. Do we have one of those? Is that available to us? Wrong button. So these are all my contract screen thing. There's your island navigation. Expedition map. Lorina formation in Portugal. Right, we can do that. We can do that. That is available to us. But what we want is an enclosure, viewing platform. This is what I did earlier. As I say, I have played up this bit earlier today, but for some reason the game went all screwy on me. Need one of these little box things. Perfect. Right. Get into the old research team. View research. Building upgrades, building upgrades. Let's go for improved power output. Big Triceratopsy gene. Sell that. Send our guy over there. Get me some of the old Ceratosaurus. I'm wondering if that should be put behind. Just so I could build something else there, maybe. I don't know. Incubate a Triceratops with at least
We are
a
making
50%
great strides so
genome.
far. I believe I may be on the cusp of something wondrous, and I have you to thank, at least in part, for where I find myself. Now we need to incubate, hatch, and house our dinosaur. Then we will know if our efforts will have been worth it.
Doing it. Don't worry. What I am going to do... Think about it. People wondering what I'm doing. This is, again, for... later on in the game.
You really knocked that one out of the park.
Taking all this lot back. People think, what the hell are you doing? Well, it's like this, you see. Release our Triceratops into the park. Here he comes. Hello, Tricyplodocus. Yeah.
Our new specimens, dinosaurs, are meeting expectations, but we want them to thrive. That's your next assignment. Making sure our specimens are properly cared for. In other words, dinosaur welfare.
The difference with dinosaurs is that they have no point of reference to understand humans, so don't expect much in the way of thank yous.
Bit of the old hookworm research then?
I've been monitoring what you've been up to with great interest, and I'm a little disappointed that Dr. Dua came to you for this assignment instead of bringing me into the loop as she should have done. I'll discuss this with her later.
There's evil Dr. Wu. Evil Dr. Wu. Evil Dr. Wu. Go for a bit of success rate whilst we've got a bit of cash.
I'm Owen Grady, Owen to my friends. I've seen things I'd rather not
Here's
talk
fake
about,
Chris
but it hasn't
Pratt.
dampened my commitment to the dinosaurs. The raptors more generally, and me and Blue specifically. We have a special relationship, like what I have with Claire. Less complicated. Anyway, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, fake Chris Pratt.
Power is something we simply cannot ignore when it comes to our operations. Without power, we Well, we don't have any power.
Right. Viable genome, Ceratosaurus. Dun, dun, dun. See, what I'll probably do is I'll run a fence then, perhaps straight up there. Once I've put enough dinosaurs into here to confuse life.
An opportunity has presented itself.
4 new dinosaurs, right. But first... flatten that out a bit, shall we? Right, now we need a ranger station. So, operations... Ranger team! Yeah, I don't think it's going to let me put it in there. Old terrain tool. Give that a bit of the old smoothage. Fossils. Bit more Triceratops. More to sell. You're gonna have to go back out though, because you didn't bring me a lot of Triceratops. Right, Ranger team. Ranger station. I really do want it in this area. If I can get it. Not gonna let me. Oh well, I guess what we'll do is replace it there.
Your reputation with the science division is impressive.
Whack a few of them on there. Right, we've got some gas. We're going to need... One of the things we are going to need this time round is restrooms. Our people need to go somewhere to poop and pee and all that other good stuff. With at least a 70% genome. Have we got 70%? We got 66. Okay, we're going to need to do some more researchy stuff then. Also do some accuracy and stuff for these guys.
Toilet facility has been added for your comfort and convenience.
Toilet facility has been added for your comfort and convenience. Right, gotta release a few more dinosaurs, haven't we? incubate that one too. We'll release a couple more of these. Release another Struthiomimus.
We are pleased to welcome the Struthiomimus to the park.
Here comes another one.
We are pleased to welcome the Struthiomimus to the park.
This is Lambert, head of security.
Yours, theirs, and mine. Welcome to the islands. So here's our basic conundrum. We want to keep our animals under control while simultaneously encouraging instinctive behaviors, because these animals have potential as combatants. Look, everyone's fear object, myself included, is to have these animals running free and loose in the park. But we can't exploit them globally without taking some chances.
Okay. Still doing Ranger team at the minute, which means I can't do any more than that. Here, have a bit more accuracy. What colour are we going to have them? We don't really have much of a choice. They're going to be that blue colour. It's a shame that your unlocks from one save don't carry over to another. That's one of the things I noticed in this game. The fact that I've started the campaign again means that unfortunately everything I unlocked when I first played the game has, how shall we say it, remained locked again this time. Every 24 minutes for you guys. You're not thinking of breaking out here? I hope not.
When I was younger, I prayed for opportunities like the one that just crossed my desk. Take that as a hint.
Right, a Triceratops with 74 attack. That's a pretty specific number, isn't it? How's our little Struthies doing down here? Oh no. Who's the alpha? Apparently Struthies don't have an alpha. Our helicopter's coming back. Right, we need a carnivore. We need some carnivore fossils. Right, 70% genome. Not good, is it? Didn't get its attack rating up at all. Ooh.
It looks like you've run out of power. That's not good. Build more power stations or increase your output.
Build more power stations, right.
Who turned out the lights?
They cost too much. Ranger team. Can you go restart that? Apparently not. So I've got to wait for the power to come back on. I'll wait for that to reboot. Ah, he's sleeping. He's a sleeping dino. Might. I know all about power output. But for some reason, me building. I can't because the actual station is
When we have power problems, bad things tend to happen. I'd prefer they didn't. So how about making sure your buildings have the power they need?
I'm trying to. But you flipping guys have stitched me up well and truly by giving me an power outage thing. Me Bob. So I've got to wait now for the power to come back on in another minute. What a settle. What a crock. Transport is bad. Probably is, but I can't be doing much about that at the minute. Because we don't have monorails. I can't build that. That's apparently in water. Bit like that. Now, if I do a path from there. There. All my buildings back up and running now. Power station is operational. Good. We need, like I say, this Triceratops. I think we just go for one right now. Can always update another one later.
You got a knack for solving problems. That's a valuable skill, especially around here.
Security protocols.
Lambert here.
Not
I've
right
got a new
now.
assignment that I think is perfect for your skill set. Give it a once over, then let me know if you're interested.
Bienvenidos a Jurassic World. Esperamos que tengan...
Nearly ready to get ourselves a Triceratops. I did pack all that lot on there, didn't I? My success ratio boosts. They're socialising. Right. Comes another Triceratops.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome a Triceratops to the park.
Except for he's got a disease.
Oh my gosh, you got a sick dinosaur on your hands. It's time to treat it. Or what comes next, that's going to be on your hands as well.
Don't worry. We're bringing the Rangers in. Here they come, lot. They're not very accurate, are they?
No diseased dinosaurs detected.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'd get out of there if I were you.
I've done it. We are on the path to a pure strain dinosaur. This will definitely shift the paradigm. I can't ignore this accomplishment. With your help, obviously. That goes without saying. But under my direction. I think we make a good team. Let's do this again. I'll let you know when.
I've witnessed Dr. Dua flail and fail before. Now with you, she believes she is on her way. Does she really think she can accomplish what I have not?
Right. What else have we got then in the genetics department? Aggressive instincts. Sensitive repair. Right. So we will be queuing up. Can't do it until we've got more of the genome available. Is basically what they're telling me. But what we should probably do
Glad to have you on board. As you can imagine, the animals in the various facilities are constantly probing for weaknesses in our security systems. They're smarter and more devious than people give them credit for. But I refuse to underestimate their capabilities. That's why I'm always testing and evaluating our security protocols and barriers. And this is where you come in.
I've got to give this guy Lambert his due. He actually sees these animals as both opportunity and threat.
he does indeed. Quest in progress.
I'm gonna need you to extract enough DNA from fossils to incubate and hatch a dinosaur. This is the first phase of this mission. Carry on.
Hey, I'm Isaac. I've been hearing good things about you. I'm in charge of the entertainment division here. What good is the world's greatest show if no one sees it? Don't answer. That's rhetorical and painfully obvious. What I'm saying is that we need people in our parks. Fill up our facilities with warm bodies. Numbers bring revenue, excitement, and opportunities.
And we are doing that. We are selling all our stuff. There's the Alpha trike. So we're going to need to release an Edmontosaurus. That's going to be a challenge. And he's going to break out and he's going to go on a rampage. How about we build an emergency shelter? Or two. I'm planning ahead, you see. I know what's going to happen. Couple of storm shelters or defense shelters.
Are you hungry or thirsty? Visit our new fast food restaurant.
There you go, fast food restaurant. Let's get some reload speed going, I think.
Okay, next you'll need to incubate the animal in a Hammond creation laboratory before releasing and housing it in an enclosure. You'll also want to make sure we've got an ACU presence on this island.
There's a couple of things I want to release there. I want to research reload speed and accuracy, as well as construct the ACU. So its attack rating is 76. Should be good if it incubates. Now, of course, that's better. There we go. I'm not getting electric. We run out of power. Substation. it's working perfectly fine. Right, what I will do, we've got blue helicopters. I'm going to change that to orange just so that they're actually easier to see. Another electricity. No. My expedition place. Send him to get some more of that. Extract that. Extract that. Sell that. That should be a contract complete.
I'm just gonna come out and say it. You and I make a heck of a team.
Excellent.
Hey, it's Isaac. How you doing?
Not right now because I'm
some cool
working on
stuff
this
you
one,
need to
pal.
be a part of, so I'm putting it out there. Come on and help the winning team. Mine.
I forgot about our Triceratops.
I've just got word that you appear to have successfully reached our dinosaur count goal. This is how to make a name for yourself. So well done, you. No matter what anyone else says, science is what makes or breaks us. Admittedly, sometimes both. But on Isla Matanceros, you are making us and yourself look good. And that's worth a reward.
That's impressive work.
I'm having power issues. So I'm thinking to myself, it may be time to build another small station. Oh, that's got 5 unused power.
Report for this site selection as the helicopter is standing by.
We'll increase the output. You go back over there. Fetch me some of that good stuff. Few fossils. Extract. Extract. Sell. Sell. Right. That's brought us in some money. We've obviously got some dinosaurs over here. Reload speed. I knew there was something I was forgetting. Research speed and of course accuracy. Right, well, unfortunately, we've reached that time where, sadly, for us, it's the end of the episode. I know. Thank you for watching, everybody. I hope you have enjoyed this first venture back into Jurassic World Evolution. As I say, Haven't played this since it came out. I own all the DLCs now except the newly released Return to Jurassic Park. So maybe we'll get to that one day. So please, yeah, go ahead, click the like button on the video. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Leave your comments, questions, suggestions, feedback, all that sort of stuff in the comment section down below. And I'll see you again very soon. I've been CWATTYESO. Goodbye for now.